Mojang have changed how Minecraft leads work. Now you can attach entities to other entities, and it's led to some fairly interesting redstone contraptions. I don't even know what I was thinking when I built this, but I do know what I was thinking after I built this. On a larger scale, with some dyed sheep instead of polar bears. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I'm just going to press F5, try to ignore the sounds of the dying polar bear. Oh gosh, they're endangered as well. On a larger scale, with some dyed sheep, I could make the house from up. A house carried entirely by balloons. So that is what we're going to be making today. So I think in terms of building this thing, it's probably best that I build the slime block flying machines and kind of attach the exterior to the outside. I think this is actually going to be a bit of a challenging redstone build because I really want this house to look good. I want it to look complete, and I kind of don't want it to look like a slime block flying machine, which is kind of hard. Slime block flying machines kind of always look like slime block flying machines. Okay, I need to make like a solid footprint to start from here. Gosh, I am concerned. Right, in the middle here, we've got our motor. This little 2x4 thing. This is the thing that is actually causing our flying machine to fly. This is the movement engine, and then everything coming off the sides here, these are all the attachments. And this is what I'm hoping to move the exterior of the house with. Something like this could do the trick. Oh, except I actually might want to do something like this to keep everything in sync and also split everything up into 3 block chunks so that we don't run into piston push limit problems. The corners are still going to be a huge challenge. Regardless, my plan of action is for the outside of this thing to have a bunch of sticky pistons that pull blocks up, and then this is where the outside of the house is going to be attached. So we should be able to have a solid edge to the house and also achieve the flat bottom of the house with nothing protruding underneath, which I think is very important to the effect. I want it to look like this house is being pulled upwards by the balloons, not being pushed up by a slime block flying machine with some balloons on top. And before you ask me, no, I don't have any idea what I'm going to do for the roof yet, and I don't want to talk about it. Ah, yes. The house from up, just as I remember it. It is time for the first test of our redstone system. If I've done everything correctly, when I place in this button, more than that probably should have happened. Okay, I've surpassed the piston push limit over here, but I think it is fixable. Over here, that is a surprise. We're up to 13, but I think I can actually fix it. Yes! And it does work, but we have surpassed the push limit in, wow, a lot of areas. Just, you know, complete failure is just part of the process of building slime block flying machines. So let's do test number 2. I have pretty high hopes on this one. It moved a single block. Actually reckon that that's going to be that observer there. Let's see. Yep, it is working. Oh, strange. Our strange oval is now flying out into the sky. And you know what? If you look at it dead straight on, it doesn't really look like a flying machine. Other than this stuff. Ignore this stuff. We have some serious details to work out. If we could achieve something like this, oh my goodness, I would be so happy. With color and with detail and with everything looking correct, I genuinely think this could look awesome. I've been fiddling around. This is as close as I've managed to get so far. I believe this should fly. We have one exposed block, but you know, I've tried my best to conceal it with a little trapdoor. More importantly, though, I do have a gigantic gap here, which is, let's be real, that is a bit of an issue. I'm half joking, but I'm also half not joking. I could just place a trapdoor here and then stack a bunch of boats. I'm kind of lucky that there's like a bunch of guttering down the side of the house if we look at the reference image. So, like, if I just chuck a bunch of acacia boats down here, God, this is bootleg even by my standards. Before we get into all of that, let's see if this thing actually flies. If I'm honest, I don't have the highest of hopes. I haven't really been keeping up with piston push limits. Oh, we are close. We are actually not far off. So, there's a big chunk that is missing, which makes sense. And then all of this edge as well. Otherwise, though, everything is in sync, everything is flying together, and it looks like one solid thing. I've done a bit more tweaking. Hopefully, it's now working. I'm also trying the boat wall, which, shoot me, I think it looks good. And yes. Okay, this thing is flying as one solid thing. Excellent news! It's time to do some decorating. Say hello to Carl Friedrichsen, and say hello to Carl Friedrichsen's house. This thing is absolutely adorable. Before you all start panicking, yes, I'm aware that we have no roof currently. I still don't want to talk about it. I also just realized that this thing wouldn't fly, so I've had to make some changes. I so want just a single fence post here, but it puts us over the block push limit. I'm trying to find any way that we can do this. I mean, what if I push an armor stand into the wall? Does that kind of look like... It kind of looks a little bit more structural. I am seriously committing to this aesthetic. All right, that no longer looks like an armor stand. It now just looks structural. I think we're in a place to test this thing. And by Jove, am I nervous? Yes. 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 And now we do the thing that I haven't wanted to talk about. Right. I've laid out what I'm going to refer to as the dream situation. This is sort of the perfect setup for this little house. I do not know how I'm going to do it. I mean, I have come up with a sort of idea, and it works fairly similarly to how I did the bottom section. I don't know if it's going to work. So each line of the roof is an independent slice, and we are going to pull up sticky pistons, which will then retract that part of the roof. The only concern is this is going to happen at the same time as the bottom section, which means this bottom bit could try and pull up as this roof is being pulled up, and they will probably crash into one another. Yeah, you're right, Minecraft. This is a sticky situation. Ooh, I'm feeling weirdly confident. I am feeling weirdly confident. I don't know if this confidence is misguided, but I think this might actually work. As long as I take a leaf from a fellow hermit's book, I won't name them, by potentially not doing the back. Let's see if this thing actually functions. I cannot tell you how outrageously nervous I am. That doesn't look good. Oh, I mean, on the scale of things, that's about as bad as it gets, right? Oh, I have some hope. So I accidentally misfired some of the pistons, and there were grass blocks attached to the bottom of these slime blocks, which could have put them over the push limit. Almost definitely would have done. Please, 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 please. Oh my goodness, no. Let's work out what's happening by tick freezing. All looks okay here. This here isn't being picked up. Is it over the push limit? Oh, it was way over. Okay. Half the house is moving. The roof is working. So that's kind of cool. Oh no, man. Found the problem. Found the problem. This observer is being carried off by this. No longer powering this piston. Breaks all the sinkage. That literally just needs to be moved to there and we should be golden. Oh no, that observer's being carried off. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my goodness. It actually works. It is time to summon some woolly balloons. So I've got our boat, and I've got a special spawn egg that should spawn levitating sheep. So now all I have to do is spawn a bunch of these guys and start attaching them to our house. I kind of think we need varying heights of balloons, so hopefully this boat here will add yet another tier. Oh my goodness, yes! I can actually put a boat on top of the chimney, and it kind of looks like the top of a chimney stack, but I can also put a bunch of sheep coming out of there. My frame rate is dropping ever so slightly. I'm starting to think that maybe all of these leash mechanics are a little bit more resource intensive than I first imagined. There are a lot of physics simulations going on right now. It is time to take flight. This might be the most adorable thing I've ever made. Like, genuinely, if this wasn't a flying machine, I would still be happy with it. But the fact that this thing is about to take off into the sunset makes me incredibly happy. Carl Friedrichsen, are you ready to live your dream? I'm going to try my best to find some form of music that sounds like the Up music that isn't going to get me a billion copyright strikes. If I'm successful, it should start playing now. I'm outrageously and unbelievably excited. We have liftoff in 3, 2, 1, go. There it is. We have got the house from Up. And you know what? It retains its shape so well. It still looks like a solid house. It still looks like a solid build. And most importantly, it looks like it's being carried by the balloons. The balloons being sheep that are levitating, attached to leads, attached to boats. That might be a new sentence, to be honest with you. Oh my goodness, I am so happy with this. I'm so happy with this. There were moments where I didn't think this was going to be possible, and it has ended up being so much better than I expected. This build is great. All right, there we go. We have got the up house constructed, fully functional, working in Minecraft. This has been a pleasure to work on. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.